Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play SimCity 4 with me, X2X. Previously on Let's Play SimCity 4, we built some manufacturing jobs. We about doubled our manufacturing jobs in the region, and and I failed miserably at trying to show you guys to try and build a railway. Which actually isn't showing up very well on that map. You can see our nice highway system and the city systems though. And so in consuming that, we created, you know, about 5,000 or so, maybe more than that, maybe like 8,000, about 8,000 more jobs. So today, today in this episode, we're going to be working on Kitties Are So Nice and sort of letting this guy grow. We ended the video before this on having sort of a power issue here and building some plants, and then we had like a little weird glitch with that. So we've imported some more. Holy crap, that's a lot of error messages. So we've imported some more power, but it looks like we still have 1 or 2 power widgets up. So I'm gonna increase that a little bit more, and then I'm gonna hit play, and I'm gonna watch and see if there's any growth. We consumed a bunch of industrial demand, and I'm hoping that'll have us growing with some more sims and some better commercial development. So let that happen. Just because we got some you know, quote unquote pent up growth. Oh, we need water. We've got some pent up growth. And actually, let me take a look at what's going on here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit of lag, but that's okay. We have 5. I still don't know that I want to build a... You'll notice I got the music working. I sort of did a weird little end run around that, and what I ended up doing was I ended up loading the SimCity music in a different format of music player and dialing down the volume, one that had a little bit better volume control. Anyway, so we're up to 92,000 sims, but our growth isn't done yet. So I will wait and let it grow. Take a look at our CI indicators here. See, we have a bunch of... Ooh, that's a nice one. I'm going to put a... church right there. That's a lot of weddings. Can't hit the books without... Is this private school? Looks like it. This private school is going to be going right there. Right, it's private school? Yeah, good stuff. And of course it's been a while, so let's check on our high school, which is doing quite well. Hospital seems to be good. Our elementary school seems to be good. Our city college is well attended. Alright. So that looks pretty good. Let's check about our... Oh man, look at our transportation department. Now we're rolling in the Sims. So with the transportation department, you can see one of the reasons why I like bus stops is they're costing us 400 and we're making a ton. So in the harder difficulties, you may want to consider transit a good way of generating extra funding, especially in dense cities like this. That's kind of a neat little high wealth apartment there. So I'm just trying to let the growth happen before I rezone. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to zone into growth that no longer exists. Like we used to have office there. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to zone some high-tech jobs, simply because the high-tech growth isn't going anywhere. It says Sim to Scale Office Advantage, but that's a lie. So I'm going to let these guys build up. Those jobs are for particularly high wealth sims, but I'm using them as the commercial demand doesn't seem to be very stable right now. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fill in this area here and this area here and this area here. Oh no! Oh well. What are you gonna do? So this city's actually going a lot better than I expected it to. And just give me a quick second here to set up. So this city is going a lot better than I have planned. I want to take a look at a couple of things. The first thing I want to take a look at is see how bad the traffic is. So really our only traffic problem that we seem to be having is up here. And I'm not exactly sure what we can do about that. But down here, traffic looks to be pretty good, green across the board. And we could definitely just go ahead and start on another neighborhood. But I want to make sure everything's being done right. You can see here, like there's very few of these little guys left. And what we can actually do to try and get rid of those and to try and encourage this to growth is just go here and plop down a medium park. And this will eliminate some housing right there, but I'm hoping what that'll do is that'll encourage this little section around it to grow. It may not be a desirability issue, but I have a feeling, well, maybe not. Alright, well, back to here. Let's take a look. Crime. So there seems to be quite a bit of crime in this area. I did build a police station though, right? Yeah. And I have a fire station. I do have a fire station. Air pollution, water pollution, garbage, radiation, health. So yeah, this neighborhood just needs to literally go. And what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to coax some office buildings out of these plots here by zoning them for high density commercial and seeing how they grow. I'm not 100% sure how well it'll work, but the weird thing about, so yeah, not very well. The weird thing about the farmer's market, that's really funny. Oh, a flea market in like a downtown section. One of the things that's interesting that I was hoping this was going to show, but it quite clearly didn't, is that offices, like office buildings tend to like to be really, really urban and like super central, so I was hoping that might show it, but it looks like all of our medium wealth, yeah, it looks like all of our medium wealth commercials is just building up around the outside there, which is fine. Put down some more desirability generators. Right there and right there. Yes, no. Take a look at our bus stops. 32, 70, 530. Yeah, so we can see the bus stops are sort of hit and miss. Some of them are like crazy, like this one, and then some of them are empty, which is kind of what I'd expect. So we got a little area to finish off here. So let's do that now. And I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna put high-tech industry there. As much as I'd like to put commercial there, I just don't think that there's gonna be enough traffic for there to be really successful commercial zones. So I'm gonna put down industrial just to be safe, because industry doesn't really need traffic. Industry just needs like a fully desirable area, which I think that place has high enough desirability that we won't have to worry too much about that. And we're definitely getting water. We're definitely getting to the point where we're almost done this city, and with this particular city type. I did modify it slightly. I used some different things, so I hope it is useful to you guys when you're building your own cities. Yeah, these big buildings are really using quite a bit of buses and lots of cars. And most of these guys are actually still working within within our city, which is a good thing. Do we have water to that area? Yeah, we do. Okay, good. So we'll do the same thing I normally do, which is fill in these areas with commercial. And once that grows, and it did pretty fast, got educators threatening to drop the chalk. I doubt it's there. So, high school, city college. I'm gonna find that school. Ah. That was like the first school we built. Yeah, the hospital needs a little bit of help too. Interesting. So we'll just check. I wonder if our library is doing good. A museum. Oh. It's always best to have these at maximum efficiency when you can. When you can, I mean. You always want to have them at maximum efficiency. There's really no point where you can get away with not having them be maxed out. Now, do I got a television studio. I actually think I forgot to build a library here. Oh, that's fine. And we're making just millions and millions of sim bucks. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to set up a subway, but I have a feeling the subway is going to do the same thing as our railway station did in our commercial area. That's not to say I'm not going to build it. I'm still going to build it, but I have a feeling. Don't get your hopes up. For some reason, rail travel just totally, like, making efficient rail travel just evades the hell out of me. Probably has to do with me being a Canadian and there being basically no trains in Canada, aside from like freight trains that aren't terribly efficient. Canada doesn't really have a. I'm gonna put you down here. Canada doesn't really have that efficient of mass transits. Some of them are better than others, but especially in the city that I live in, Calgary, our mass transit's terrible. If you're gonna ever travel to Calgary, I recommend you have a car. Oh, we got the Major League one too. Hey, we got the stock exchange. Herpaderp, when did that happen? I'm gonna put the stock exchange. I want to triple dip as much as I can with it. So I'm gonna put it there and hope that it reaches like all the neighborhoods surrounding it. So the stadium is gonna go here. This is gonna be a little janky. Janky. Because, and I'm probably wasting some of the demand these guys might do to be a little bit more central. And I mean, maybe that's a mistake, but whatever. I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. Then we had nothing else, hey? Yeah. We've got the disease research center, but for now I'm just gonna. So I may try to get the main library. I'm just looking at what else I can unlock here. That would help. Some of these things, like, some of these gifts are good, and some of them are just not very worthwhile. Destroy cemetery or grave. Are you really not going to give me that one back, game? Maybe. If I reload it, there we go. Okay, good. And you're gonna be right at the end of the map there. I'm not exactly sure, like, how relevant having the grave or the cemetery is. Like, if you actually need to place them or not. I get the sinking feeling that, you know, they do some weird, you know, like, if you ever play in a city that has too much garbage, your residential demand will just, like, disappear somehow, and you'll be like, what the hell, where did my residential demand go? And then if you move that garbage, if you ship that garbage somewhere and account for it, then all your demands will go skyrocketing back up, and all the game has really done has been, like, deal with your garbage, or else people don't want to live there. And I have a feeling that the cemeteries might do something like that, something sort of inane and annoying. And I really wasn't happy last time with how that looked. That's gonna cause our whole city to be like, we don't have power. Cancel. But they'll get power. So just don't get your undies in the knot. Alright. There's that. I don't know if I want to leave the jail there, but I think I'm going to. We have to place an airport now too. It's part of the game. It's just something I can't ignore as much as I want to. And we'll give our prisoners a place to play. I might end up actually putting the jail like right beside the airport. This is usually something I do at this point in the game. I don't particularly like you can tell the last district I make is usually where I put all the things I don't like to deal with. And that's just you know, X playing SimCity. So now we need to go, and truthfully, I don't know how important it is to have an airport. In your city? Like, I'm dubious at the viability, like what airports actually do. The game says that they need an airport for commercial reasons, which I can understand, you know, business trips and whatnot. What I don't know is actually the real increase that those airport causes, like how much you actually get from it, and what it actually ends up being worth. But I built a small one unless, you know, in one of my cities that has about 300,000 Sims in it, the medium airport only upgraded once. I never got the second upgrade on the medium airport, and so I sat there being like, you know, do I want to do that? So here again, our airport has just way too many travelers. So yeah, we'll let it upgrade, and this will handle. You know, we already have the max, so we'll wait. He'll give it to us. You know, it'll upgrade again. We still have the maximum capacity on this airport, so I'm interested to see if he asks us to upgrade it again, or if that's the maximum amount we can ship through that airport. It looks like there's not another upgrade for it. You know, that's sort of the largest one. The largest one we can get, which I'm fine with. And it looks like that's all done. Did I have any other? Oh, I know what I had. I had the Disease Research Center. Disease Research Center. Some of these guys I don't like to... there's power concerns down there too. Some of these guys are like a pain in the ass to work with. Oh, because cemeteries don't have power. Oops. I'm gonna let the stadiums populate because these guys actually tend to generate a little bit of demand. You can see we're doing pretty good. But now we'll go back and we'll finish off our neighborhood so that we can start working on our subway system and hope that our subway system works. Wouldn't that be nice if our subway system works? I think it would be really nice if it worked. And you kind of... I've looked a lot, like a lot for video tutorials and stuff like that that define the, or that work within the SimCity 4 established mass transit. And actually I haven't had very much luck finding any information. So I actually like to stick with buses in the unmodded version of the game, simply because they tend to do what you're looking for, and only every once in a while will you ever get the situation where you have, like, you know, 5,000 people sitting at a bus stop and waiting for you. So we'll continue to build roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we've got all the stupid stuff out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least all the stuff I don't like to do, like putting in airports and placing stadiums and graveyards and stuff. I like neat cities that that look complete. And that function really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost out of time for this video, but I'll continue to do a couple of roads. Next time on SimCity, Let's Play SimCity 4, we're going to zone off all of this area. And we're going to build a subway station, I believe. Or a subway infrastructure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Just like that. Going all the way to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hopefully you guys will join me for that. Thanks for watching. This has been Let's Play SimCity 4 with me, XPooX. See you next time.